I'm Kevin Aschenbach with American Honda. We're out here with motocross.com at Milestone MX with the brand new 2013 CRF 450R. Just looking at the bike, you can see kind of major points. There's a lot of new about it. It's not a lot of carryover. It's got a new chassis, kind of our new generation aluminum chassis, KYB PSF air fork, takes some weight off the front of the bike. Tunability is awesome. You're able to just use an air pump to tune it. Twin exhaust, kind of two compact mufflers tucked up in towards the center of the bike, splits the weight evenly, really helps with kind of taking the weight off the rear and the front and bringing it into the center. And an all-new motor. You know, it may look the same, but it's just basically the proven Unicam architecture. A lot of improvements inside, you know, a little bit more power, really good character. So kind of the goal of all this is to get a bike that's eminently flickable, it's light, it's lightest in class, able to pivot in the corners, mass centralization, you know, it's fast, you know, turning in the air and in the ground, everything. So let's go do some riding and see what you guys think.
Travis Preston here, testing the CR 450 at Milestone for motocross.com, and I'm loving the changes to the 2013 Honda. Suspension is good. The Honda in the past was a little shaky on high speeds. Now the bike is a lot more stable on high speeds, but the bike still turns good like the 2012 Honda. Power is good. Power is very controllable on the bike. Probably the thing that's getting to me right now would be the suspension. For my weight and speed, suspension seems a little soft, but the bike has a real consistent overall feel, so it's working good. One cool feature about the new Honda is the forks, how they're using air now in the forks instead of a spring. I came into the track and the forks were a little soft, and they put in more air pressure, and it was almost like they put in a stiffer spring rate. So that's a really convenient, easy way to help tune the suspension on the bike. Another feature I like about the new Honda is the power. The power band is very controllable. It comes on smooth, and then it has a torquey, controllable feel all the way up into the higher RPMs. Some of the other 450s, they have almost too much power download, kind of too explosive. The Honda's not like that. The Honda is a very smooth, controllable power, which makes the bike easy to ride. Spending half a day riding the new Honda 450 at Milestone, I'm really impressed about the overall feel of the bike with the suspension, horsepower, handling. The bike works good for a rider at my speed, but I think the bike would also work for a rider just getting into motocross. The bike has a real consistent power band. It has a very smooth action, smooth working suspension that just gives the bike a consistent, good overall feel. Funny thing is about this 2013 Honda is how well it turns. This bike turns way better than my 2006 Honda factory 450. That bike felt like it was a bulldozer. This bike turns like a Ferrari, so I'm really happy to see the improvements that they're making on turning and handling. Another thing with the bike is usually you have to sacrifice high speed, straight traction for turning. Sometimes they get a little, your bike gets a little sketchy. Now the Honda has fixed that problem. The Honda tracks very well under high speed, and the bike also turns very well. So I think for me that's the best improvement on the bike. The donkey has so much horsepower, you know?
Does it actually have a horsepower or a donkey power?
The donkeys are very strong animals. It's like a 450 packed into like a CR80 frame.